Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighbourhood Madness here, and I am going today to present to you a very short video in response to a question asked by Mr. Sayai, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, which they asked how to do the C's in Campaign Cartographer 3. I have been calling it Campaign Creator 3, sorry about that. Yes, in any case, they've been asking how to do the C, which takes a little while to understand, so I thought I would present my response in video format to save us all the effort, and it's now how to C is my title. So, starting with the generic background from this, I do have to admit, you can have this generic background as, if you don't want to do anything fancy, that is fine. But I always find that I don't really get into it. There's no sense of gradient between the sea and the land, and unless you're not too picky, I would advise that you follow one of these two methods that I'm going to present to you now, which should help give you a decent sense of depth to your oceans, because obviously they're not always going to be the same depth. So my first method is starting the sea tones dark to light. This is a method I do not prefer, because, as you may notice, although it layers properly, as in, as you put new layers on, they stack above the old layers, which is easy, it's quite hard to trace the land clearly. As you can see, with a couple of these lighter tones, as they're getting lighter, I'm getting too close to the land, or they're starting to overlap. So unless this is more of a casual thing, then you really can't do it. Look, it looks very odd. It doesn't look like it matches the land at all. So I've decided to create my own method, which I'm not sure if it's new or improved or if it's just how people do it, but this is how I've been doing it for a while now, since I've started using Campaign Cartographer. And again, you do start with the darkest background, but my method is using the tones light to dark. So you start with the lightest tone and then move on to the darkest tone. So here we're starting with the light tone closest to the land, as you do, and I'm able to trace very accurately, well, as accurately as possible with my terrible tools. I'm able to trace the land quite clearly, and as you can see, it fits very well. There's not too much crossover. And the same with the as you get darker, you can then trace more accurately. You don't have to be as accurate with each. As you move out, you can get smoother and smoother, as you may do underwater. But to get them lining up, because obviously layers, as you put the darker ones down, they'll stack on top of the lighter layers because you've drawn them earlier. What you do is you go to the top right-hand corner, or wherever it is on the program you're using, and use the bring to front option. And this will bring the layers in the back, which you can't see, to the front, as you saw I just did there. And especially as you get further and further on, this does require that you do it multiple times, or you can just do it at the very end, although that does mean that you have trouble tracing. You can select multiple layers, as you see me doing there, and bring them all to the front, and they'll come back to the front in the layer that you need. So there we are. Oh, yeah, that was the special effects. That didn't work very well. But that's how that works. And so I think I was happy with that. And, of course, no map will be complete without a smiley sea monster. Yeah, it had to happen. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it's been useful to you.